What's up guys, it's Jay Ninja back with another video, and this is my first video of 2021. But before the video begins, I'd like to thank the sponsor for today's video, Montech Shop, where you can purchase unique, stylish, and protective phone cases at an affordable price for your iPhone, Samsung, and Huawei devices. Link will be down in the description below. It's a little bit different, but I'm going to be running you guys through how I edit my pictures and what I do to make them consistent. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple video, but I just wanted to switch it up, show you guys the photography part of what I do and what I enjoy really, and yeah, something different from tech. So typically what I do is I put all my media in one picture or in one folder, and then I make another folder. It's called editable, and I'll do this on a single monitor, but I would typically do this on 2 monitors. And what I do is I drag what I like into the editable because it's editable. I actually think I really like this one, 1266. So 3 pictures, and then I'll open up Lightroom Classic. I like Lightroom Classic because it has a calibration features that can be fine-tuned. The newer Lightroom doesn't have that, so I stick with Lightroom Classic for that reason. As you can see, I was actually working on a project previously, so I think I'll just copy these settings, and then when I import the new photos, I just paste them. It keeps consistent theme. So new, now import these. Now go to develop. I'm just gonna paste these settings. Alright, we'll see where we are. It's pretty bright. I do like how white the snow is though. I think I'm going to take down the saturation a little bit, the reds and the oranges. Let's mess with this, see where it goes. Just go back to leave it what it was. And you can double tap if you want to make fine adjustments and then you don't like what it was and you want to reset it back to 0, such as luminance. Just double tap, left click, and it resets it back to 0. Keep it pretty red. Keep the saturation just a little bit above normal. And I don't like that it's super green. I think too many colors usually takes away from it. So I'll adjust that. There you go, pushing the yellows to the oranges. Increase the saturation but decrease the luminance of it. It's very bright. Just the overall saturation in the oranges too, actually. I think they're all very overpowering. And then what I'll do is I'll just mess with all the color. I think I like it where it's at right now. I think I want to emphasize the white, the brightness in this picture a little bit more though, so I'll mess with the whites. Zoom in to see how the snow is being affected. And if you press backslash, not forward slash, but backslash, you can switch between before and after. So I do like how it is right now, but I think I'm going to crop it a little bit because this pole is at an angle and so is the electrical pole right here as well. So I'll just make very slight adjustments. That's a little bit too much. And I do this by pressing R. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, I think that's pretty solid. It's a little bit more straightened. And then I'm going to go to the brush tool and try to brighten up this whole foggy area. So I'm just gonna increase the exposure. And the way I can see where I'm brushing is I press O and I can see the red portion where I'm brushing. I can just see the general area of what I'm brushing because it's being highlighted. And I can just press O again to see finish what it would look like with the brush. I'm just going around, brushing where the fog is. And then I just either increase the brightness a lot just to see where I actually brushed, and then I'll just fine tune from there. So let's see where it was at 0. I'll increase it a little bit, make the whole image brighter. And I don't want to do too much. I think that'll be enough for the brush. Press K to turn off brush, or I can just select it manually. It's a little bit too bright. Like it right about here. And I think I'm done for the image. And then I'll actually copy these settings and then paste in the next one. And you see that there's some actual green in there, some green in there. So push it over, let's see, mess with the calibration. I always like to mess with the calibration first because I like the colors that it produces. I'll go to the blues. Oh, these are blues. I might just desaturate them. Bring some saturation back into the oranges. There you go. I really like how this is looking. It's kind of a fall color mixed with winter. I don't know, I really like that look. It's been really nice, really appealing to me lately. So I think I'll stick with it. And then I really like how the whites are looking actually. I might turn down the whites a little bit actually too. They're very bright. And keep it right about here. Mess with the reds a little bit. You can see the reds are in the cabins in the background, so I'll push them over to the oranges. Bring in some saturation just so I can have some consistency between the oranges and the whites. And then as for this section right here where it's very dark, unsaturated, no color, I'm going to go and use the brush tool and I'm going to select a hue. So that's probably going to be the blue. And I'm just going to increase saturation to see what it looks like. And I'm just going to shove it over to the oranges. And I'm going to undo that brush, but wait, redo that. I'm going to push it over to the oranges, and then I'm going to make a little bit more fine-tuned adjustments. It's a little bit too zoomed. There you go, that's a little bit better. 25%, there you go. So I want to bring some oranges in there. So I could literally just paint on orange to this section. Or actually, I need to be careful so I don't accidentally paint over the other sections and bring in blues. It's a very tedious process sometimes, but the overall look that you get after can be very well worth it. No, that's reds, those are oranges. No. Nope. Don't want blues in there. Let's see. I think that's as much as I can do for now without being too overly specific, I guess. Taking too much time, otherwise this video would be forever. And this is the before after. I'm really pleased with that result. I like that the whites are popping. I like there's a consistent orange that you can see in the other image. Also shows up right here. We'll move on to the next image. Paste the settings. And you can see that it really affected the sky. So I'm gonna go into the blues. Turn on the blues. Maybe make them a little bit more icy by bringing up the luminance and then adjusting the hue, bring down the saturation, and then you can see right here in the colors it's a little bit not as orange as I'd like. So we're just gonna mess with the hue and saturation, see what really works. Reds. It's very red, as you can see in the road. I might actually desaturate that a little bit later with the brush. And then I really want to brighten up the snow, so I'll mess with the whites. I really want them to pop. Let's see what I can do about the oranges. Maybe I can increase the luminance. That helped a little bit. And then I don't like that it's super red in the road, so I'm gonna desaturate the red a little bit. And I press O again to see where I'm brushing. There you go. Alright, see how it looks. Desaturate it a little bit. O again, just get the fine areas. Really see where I missed. Right, I think that's a pretty good look. I'm gonna apply a new brush, and I'm gonna adjust the fog in the clouds. So just exposure. And what I'm trying to do is, I guess I'm just trying to see how it'll look. So I just brush over everything, and then I just adjust the exposure to see how it'll look. And if I don't like it, I could just delete the mask. So it's already pretty bright as it is. Might bring down the color a little bit. And I think that's overall pretty good. I think later when I post a picture, I'll crop it in and adjust it to how I like, but for right now I think it's pretty decent. I do wish I could get more color out of the background right here, but let's see, maybe if I can use the mask. Desaturation. Yeah, there's only so much I can do with this. So I'm probably just gonna delete this mask. And then set back to fill. And since I guess the colors aren't as saturated as I like, I just go to manually adjust the saturation. or the vibrance. Let's see what works out. See, works better. Saturation. No, I think vibrance will work the best. Just up it a little bit and then take out the saturation in these plants right here. It's a little bit too much. Quick O. Just kind of paint it over. Let's see what it looks like after. I think that fits a little bit more. And then increase the vibrance again. Alright. I think that's a really nice difference from what originally was made. And it has a consistent theme as well. Down the blues a little bit. Not too much. Yeah, there you go. Keep it a little bit white. And that should be it. Well, I'm looking up at my camera and it says that the card is full. So this, you'll probably see a narration and you won't be seeing my face. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I know it's a different type of video, and if you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.